Hey everybody, welcome back to Cupcake Market Farms. Of course, I'm Randy. My wife and I's our beautiful grow. And let me show you the west side where all the plants are. But we'll do that in a different video. Today, I'm just so excited. As you guys know, this year, Veronica and I are using 2026 as our experiment year. We're doing interplanting, we're adding, subtracting, and changing the way we farm. And I got to tell you right now, guys, I am so excited that yesterday we got 2 of 12 new items for our beautiful little farm. And I got to assemble 2 of them. Well, obviously, because that's all that shows. So what am I talking about? Bees, baby. Aren't these so absolutely gorgeous? My wife and I are so in love with this. We are so excited. This is 2 of 12 hives that we have purchased, and we'll start putting a flock of bees in there hopefully this week, just to get it. But I love it because our grandchildren are going to be able to enjoy and watch the bees in here making their honey. And of course, this is the one, instead of having to suit up and pull out their comb, we can get in there without disturbing them too much and just use a tool that would squeeze the honey right into a cup or a bowl or a jar or whatever it is we bring. And I'm super duper excited about this. My wife and I all day are just like, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. So I just finished, I sanitized these hives, and they're nice and tight. So there's 7 of them in there. We're so excited, folks. Oh my. Bees. Definitely something needed. And as you guys could tell, I mean, our garden is just absolutely looking beautiful. I'm so excited. Our corn's sticking up. Now, we won't sell that corn. That's for us because we only can get, I think I have 125 plants. So if we're lucky, we'll get 250 ears. And that's something we're going to eat. But those cherry tomatoes are fully flowered up. There's 3 in these pots as well. I just planted burdock root this morning, or this afternoon, actually, after church. This box here, I haven't determined what I'm going to put in that yet. But this 3rd box that my finger was just at is full of cantaloupe. So I'm thinking maybe I might put another succession of cantaloupe here for a later crop, because those are already about 3 weeks old, 4 weeks maybe. That way later on, and of course I have a big space there, about 4 feet between those 2. I'm willing to bet I could get a lot of vines to grow in there. Of course, the okra, 4 60-foot rows of okra. And then all against that fence is 60 feet of basil. It's about 800 plants in there. I've got more to add, so don't quote me on that yet. I still have 32 feet of basil to put. But I've got the other 2 32 foot, well, 16 foot, of course, times 2, so 32 feet. And then, of course, I took the cover off so that all my tomatoes over the summer will have plenty of sunshine. And now we have bees. Oh, my goodness. I'm so excited. Oh my, and of course I got to pack a couple of flats. So I'm going to do another flat of basil. And I read the other day how it is that we can make more of the rosemary. Is we tend to go through a lot of rosemary, and some of it's browned up. It's supposed to be pretty drought tolerant, but oh my gosh, that smell. If you guys had smell-o-vision right now. Oh yeah. Makes me want to get a glass of tea, actually. So keep following us. We sure appreciate you guys.